In case you couldn't tell, I love the 4th of July. Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and happy 4th of July. If you could not tell, it is one of my favorite holidays. Now, when I was doing research for this video, I was looking at different game news and thinking about maybe I would show something on a game that I'm playing, and then I decided, no, I'm going to do something for the 4th of July, something that I have not done in a while. I'm going to break down some 4th of July sales based upon PC components. So if you're in the market for an upgrade, if you're thinking about building a new PC, I'm going to step you through everything that I would purchase right now if I was helping a friend build a PC. But first, if you're new here, welcome. Here at Action RPG, I stream, I do tech reviews, I cover major gaming news, but the big portion of this channel, all things Action RPG. So if you grew up loving the Diablo series, if you're a fan of top-down isometric hack-and-slash style games, you are in the right place. So please consider subscribing and supporting smaller channels. All right, let's break down these PC components. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go. All right, so let's jump right into this. Now, when you're looking to build a desktop, there are 8 components that you need. 8 core components, and we're going to go through each component. Now, in each one, there is one of 1,000 options, okay? So obviously what we're going to be looking at is my opinion. This is not fact, this is not what you would have to purchase, but this is what I would get if I was recommending a computer for a friend. Now, for me, when I build a desktop, I normally go all out. I want it to last me a long time. I want the latest and greatest, and money, well, it is what it is. Also, you'll notice when we go through the components, I am a little more Team Red than Team Green. Now, in my current system, I do have an NVIDIA MSI 2080 Super, so I did go Team Green for my GPU, but in this, we are not going to do that, okay? Now, the first component that we're going to start with is the brains of your computer, and that is obviously the CPU. Now, right now on Amazon, you can actually get the AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, which is an 8-core 16-thread processor for $273. Now, when I was doing my research, I kind of kept the same formula. I kind of decided what item I would recommend, then I searched for sales and the best price. And where I looked is I looked Newegg, I looked Micro Center, Best Buy, Amazon. And I kind of just broke it down from there. Obviously, there's other sites that sell computer parts, but I kind of went through the big ones to see what I could find that was on sale. And on this one, Amazon won. $273.47 with free shipping is the cheapest you can get a 3700X. You can do amazing gaming on this, and it is one of the best productivity CPUs you can own. Like, absolutely amazing item. Now, on top of that, one of those 8 items you need for your PC is a CPU cooler. So you need to actually have the brain of your computer and then something to keep it cool. Now, what's great about the AMD sockets and their CPUs is they come with a Wraith Prism, which has addressable RGB with the CPU. Now, this is the maximum amount of chip that I would get and recommend the stock cooler. For a 3700X, the stock cooler will cool it fairly good. Obviously, you can go with a radiator if you wanted to, but a 3700X stock cooler, you should be totally fine, okay? So now you've got $273, you've got 2 of your components, and they are both solid, okay? Now we're moving on to the GPU, okay? Oh, I guess on this one, I'm sorry. This is the one item that I will recommend eBay. And I normally don't recommend eBay, but this one seemed very solid by a validated person, okay? He sold over 3,000 items. Now, the GPU, graphics processing unit, is what takes care of all your games, all your video rendering. Like, it actually is probably one of the most important parts of your computer. Right now, you can get a gigabit, which is one of the highest rated 5700 XT video cards for $370. Not even close. Unequivocally the cheapest you can find. I even went through Black Friday pricing for last year to see if I could find one that was cheaper, and I could not. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I mean, it could have been, maybe I missed it, but $369 for this GPU, brand new. And this will run 1440p gaming at ultimate settings. It's a really good deal. Now, I have had some friends that say, I don't deal with eBay. I don't care if it's brand new. I don't want to buy it from eBay. Okay, that's fair. So if you want to go over to Amazon right now, it's $10 more, and you can get the XFX RX 5700 XT, which is also the triple fan design. The gigabit's rated a little higher based upon its cooling, but for the most part, you're going to get the exact same GPU for $10 more if you want to go through Amazon. Okay, so I'm trying to give you some options. 3 components down. You've got your CPU, CPU cooler, and now you've got your GPU. Right now, and we're all team red. Okay? Next, we are going over to the motherboard. And on this one, I'm not going to give you any options. Now we are back on Newegg, or we're on Newegg for the first time. This is the Asus X570 Tough Wi-Fi motherboard. So this motherboard has PCI Express 4, which is perfect for your AMD socket. It matches with it perfectly. It is considered a budget motherboard even at $189, but it is unequivocally the best budget motherboard that you can get. It's still got cooling on it. It's got a lot of neat features like heat sinks for the M.2. It is a really, really good motherboard and has built-in Wi-Fi if you needed it for 189 bucks. It's the cheapest you could find it right now, and that is on Newegg. Okay. So this is kind of like the body, right? Everything plugs into it. You've got your motherboard here. So now we're 4 parts in. Okay? Now this one, you've got a couple options. When it comes to your SSD, when you're building a computer, I am a firm believer in M.2 NVMe. Now these little sticks are literally like, it looks like a stick of gum. That is how large your hard drive is. It's, for the most part, it's smaller than like a flash drive for all the storage of your computer. Okay? Now this will be different based upon the user and how much you need it. Now if you're only playing 1 game at a time, 2 games at a time, 3 games at a time, you can get away with 500 gigs. Okay? Right now on Newegg, you can get the Western Digital Black SN750 NVMe M.2 for 80 bucks. 80 bucks. This is a very, very, very good price. Okay? Now, if you're thinking, but it's too small, and Aaron, it's not a 4.0 PCI stick. My CPU's 4.0, my motherboard supports 4.0, I want something that matches it perfectly. Okay. And you need more storage. Okay. And you have more money. No problem. Amazon right now has the Corsair. This is actually the exact SSD M.2 I have in my build right now. It's like one of the highest rated. This is the MP600 1TB Gen 4 PCI Express 4. Normally 250 bucks. Right now you can get it for 195. Now I know that's expensive, but you are getting a 4.0 M.2 for your PC. Okay? I mean, obviously it is over double the price of this. It's like $35 more, or double plus 35 bucks. And you get double the storage. It comes with the heatsink on top already. You're getting the Corsair brand name, and you're getting the 4.0. Okay? So those are your options. Now, power supplies. So it's funny, the power supply actually has gone up $5 since yesterday. Dang it. But still, compared to the price, the Sigotep power supply is the best price I could find right now. And there's a couple things I always look for when I'm shopping for a power supply. Very simple. 650 watts. It's like the sweet spot. It has to be a gold certified power supply, and it has to be fully modular. Okay? If you don't know what modular means, it just means that you can plug in the cables. So you won't have any cables on the power supply that you don't need. So it just makes it way cleaner, better airflow, you know, much easier to do your cable management. So fully modular, it's an 80 plus gold rated. And then the fourth one, if you could find it, which this is it's a silent fan. So a lot of people don't know that the power supply makes tons of noise, especially when it's throttling up to give you more juice. Like, it makes a ton of sound. So this power supply for 105 bucks right now has all the 3 features you want, plus it's silent. And if you've never heard of this brand, it's actually a very good quality brand, just not huge in the States. Okay? Good. And again, I didn't say it earlier, I will link all of this in the description below. And believe it or not, I don't get any kickbacks on this. This is just my recommendation, okay? Power supply. So how many we got now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we've got 6 of the 8 components. 2 left, okay? RAM. Now, unfortunately, there is only one stick or one brand of RAM that I really recommend for the AMD series, and that's the G-Skill Trident Neo. It's actually designed for AMD, and I have their highest version of this in my computer right now. Now, Red Team, AMD loves fast RAM. Like, it is very, very important for your system. If you don't know what RAM means, it's your random access memory. It's kind of like your arms grabbing information for your computer. Now, on here you have 3 options, okay? And it's funny that they all kind of seem exactly the same. So they're all 16 gig kits, so they're DDR4, 3600 megahertz, which is the sweet spot for Ryzen. You want your memory to be 3600, okay? The difference is the timing on them. So for $100, you get timing of 18, 22, 22, 24. For $113, you get 16, 19, 19, 39. And for $140, you get 16, 16, 16, 36. So basically the cache on the memory is the difference in the price. I mean, it's not a huge deal. But I mean, if you're like, dude, I'm spending all this money, what's an additional $40 for better timing memory for my computer? That's normally where I put myself, but some people obviously want to save some mucho dinero. So 99, 113, 139. This isn't on sale right now. RAM lately has not gone on sale with everything happening and people building computers, but I wanted to throw this in there so you have a complete system. Okay? That is the RAM I recommend. Now, the last piece. So now the computer would be fully functional. Okay? But you need a case to put it all in. Obviously, that's important. And there is, I mean, a trillion cases. There is so many cases. So I did try to scour the internet and try to find a mid-tower case, something that I like from a brand that I like, to see what I would put it all in. Okay. The case I decided. The Nzxt H510 Elite. And I'm going to give you 2 different versions. Okay? So Nzxt makes a great case. It's local to where I'm around. Not that that matters. But high quality product. Looks beautiful. It's got the RGB in the front, just a really good quality case. It has a USB-C on the top with the 3.0, like good build quality, just an overall good case. Normally $170, right now you can get it for $150 on Newegg. By the way, all these last ones were all Newegg as well. And again, I'll put the links in the description below. Okay, so this is the case that I recommend. Now, when I was doing my research, I was trying to see if I could find any wow, that's a steal, okay? Now, let's say you don't really care about how your case looks. That's not the right way to put it. Let's say you don't care about RGB lighting. I don't care about the lights in the front blinking and my stupid computer with all this stuff, right? Whatever, I don't care about that. I just want it to work good because the lights aren't going to make it faster. That's true. Now, I did find this gem, and again, this is on Newegg. Okay, let's see if I can. So on the H510, okay, the white and black version is $109. Okay, this doesn't have the RGB fans in the front. It's got the exhaust and intake fans on the back and on the top and the back. Okay, still an amazing case the way it's made. You've still got the front ports on the top, the USB-C. Great Nzxt case. It'll only cost you $109, okay? Now, I don't think a lot of people will find this, but on Newegg, if you search this case, but you don't care about the color, check this out. Instead of $109, you can get the exact same case. Same one, black and red. $69. I mean, obviously it's debatable. In my mind, not debatable. That is the best price you will find for an Nzxt H510 case. Yes, it's black. Yes, it's got this kind of red stripe. I mean, I don't think it looks bad. I mean, I love red, but it's literally the exact same case, same specifications, same front ports, same build quality. $70. Yeah, I know. It's a good price. Okay. Let's see how much we spent. $69.99 plus. We're just gonna go cheap, okay? $99.99 plus. Get out of here. $105.99 plus. We're gonna go cheap. $79.99 plus our motherboard. $189.99 plus our GPU. $369.99 plus our CPU cooler and CPU. $273.47. Dang. Oh, wait, I added everything, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, because the CPU cooler comes with both. I just want to be as clear as possible. Let's just say, Aaron, I trust you. I'm going to buy everything you just said. You would have a brand new PC that can run max settings, 1440p gaming for under $1,200. Max settings at 1440. Not saying 4K, but I'm also not saying 1080. Max settings. This thing would haul. And then if you're like, well, I really want the added RAM, or I want the added speed on the RAM, okay? Plus $40. So now you're at 1222. Ooh, I really want that. I really want that, you know, SSD. You know, it's gonna start climbing. You'll get into the 1300s, but max settings for under $1,200. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. 4th of July has some good deals. I'm very curious what everybody thinks about my opinion on what I would build for a computer for a friend. Am I missing something? Is there something that the computer desperately needs that I did not talk about? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you have any plans for the 4th of July, I want to know what you're doing. So I've got, look at this. Look what I'm wearing right now. I'll rock it. I don't care. That's it. Everyone have a safe 4th of July. Get some sun. Stay safe. Don't forget to join the official Action RPG Discord. If you have any questions about building a computer or any tech questions, join the Discord. I will be there for you. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Aaron.